I wasn't supposed to find this. So I was just scrolling on Discord, right? Then I saw a notification of someone texting me. But when I looked at it, it was from myself. Now, I only text myself when I get really lonely. Anyway, the chat read, "Do not open this unless you want to die." Curiosity got the best out of me, and I clicked the link and downloaded the file. I then extracted the file, and inside it were two files. One was called mod.jar, and another was called read this. Inside that text file, it read,
"Whatever you do, don't use this mod."
Sounds pretty straightforward.
If you have already made the mistake of applying this mod to your Minecraft installation, then do not make a world. And certainly do not put the seed as help me.
Well, here's the thing. I already did that.
If you've already made your world, pray that you don't see him.
The Glombler.
Right off the bat, I noticed that something was wrong. These are not your usual clouds. They're one shade darker than normal vanilla Minecraft clouds. As soon as I saw that, I knew that something was in this world, and it was coming for me. Then, I saw it again. These flowers were the next hint I have received. After I was done crafting my tools, I then noticed something across the river. It was the gravel. Something was wrong with this gravel block. But what? I then analyzed the gravel's texture and connected all the dots. And what the shape of the lines made? Nothing.
I'm about to die.
I encountered a cave, which seemed to lead to something. When I went inside, I heard the scream of a cursed entity who was living in this world.
I'm about to die.
When I kept going deeper and deeper, it led to outside. Upon encountering what seems like a parkour course to an island, I then started making the jumps and not falling, and then I eventually reached the island. When I reached the island, I saw something chilling. You see, the grass inside that cross shape is not natural. Grass cannot spread unless the chunk has been loaded. So I know it was the Glombler. Something had exploded behind me, but when I looked back, nothing was there. So what could it have been? As you can see from this clip, I was somehow just walking in a grassland. And then, when I looked up, it just teleported me near a desert village. When I entered the village, there were some strange signs on the door. It just kept saying Glombler lives all over the signs on the doors, until I stumbled upon one door with no signs on it. I went inside the house and opened the chest. Inside the chest was a book, which I could tell was clearly demonic. Afraid, I buried the book in a pig pen and ran away. When I walked back into the church, I saw a sign that said, "Look behind you." I then saw a cactus, so I thought maybe it was important. So I dedicated the last 20 years of my life raising this cactus. I raised him like he was my own. I watered him every day, and I even named him. His name's Gerald. And finally, it was time to start. Apparently, I was supposed to sacrifice all of my valuable items to it and put dried blood around the cactus to start the initiation. I then entered the temple and started climbing up these ladders. There was a secret entrance inside of the painting, and there was a robe that looked like it was for a cult member. After leaving the church, things got strange. It turned to nighttime. There were redstone torches all around the village. There was a tree. There were 3 upside down cobblestone T structures. Then, thunder struck onto the cactus. And then I realized all these villagers were stuck, staring at the cactus. Scared, I dug down and hid in a hole, because I knew that if I couldn't see it, it couldn't see me. This was my first ever real interaction with this thing. So I had to load in a new world. I named it Glombler, and I was ready to face off with it.